Hello class, for today I'm going to demonstrate how to get started with Lab 4a using Sublime Text 3 that I've already downloaded on my computer. It is available for Windows, Mac OS, as well as Linux, and that can be downloaded from www.sublimetext.com/3, and that's the number 3. Or you can Google it and get there that way as well. So in order to get started, what we need to do is open up Sublime Text, which I have already done, and I have done nothing else other than launch the application for the first time, and you'll be greeted with this Sublime Text window as you see here. To get started, we're going to do File and New File, and when you do, you'll notice that it created this tab right here. And what we want to do is start at the very beginning and name this file what the lab tells you to do it. So I'm going to do, now that I have this new file here, I'm going to do File, Save As, and I'm going to put mine in a special folder that I have set aside. Feel free to put yours wherever you'd like. And it says to call it Cyber100Lab4a. Okay, and I'm going to click Save. And you'll notice that this tab changed to match whatever I called it. In this case, Cyber100Lab.html. Since we are working with HTML files, when you name it as HTML, then Sublime is able to help you with some helpful tips and auto completion and things like that. So, for instance, if I type in the less than sign and HTML, you'll see that it gives me this pop-up right here below it. If I click on that, it will auto complete the rest of that code. So right here, in the phase 1 of the lab, it tells you to do this. Give it a page title, so whatever you want, whatever the lab says to put the page title as, it goes here between the title block. And then everything else, the text that the lab tells you to do, you need to put it right in here. Right, I forget exactly what the lab calls for, but that's basically all you need to do for that one. Once you do that, just do File, Save, and voila, that page is done. Okay, the next thing you need to do is create another file, because there were 3 files that this lab calls for, and you just duplicate those efforts a couple times in order to create everything that you need. So hopefully this was helpful. Use this video as well as the quick reference guide that is included with the lab itself within Canvas. If you have any questions or any trouble, please feel free to reach out to me, especially if you have trouble installing this software. Send me an email as quickly as possible. That way I can get it taken care of. So without further ado, I'll leave you to the lab. Contact me if you need me. Thanks a lot.